Welcome back, Judah Forever fans and supporters, to another episode. Beautiful, beautiful morning. This is Sunday morning. I just want to show you how, well, again, from previous videos you've seen, the beauty of this end of the world. That's why I think Lamaze is just end of the world because nobody comes up here except people, family and friends and a few visitors once in a while. It's a beautiful house, by the way. Very, very nice. Um, Beautiful little house. I think the material is some kind of unique material to build a house, and it's all wood. Very strong, lasts forever kind of stuff. Anyway, so there's a view of the Piton again. And I want to show you something that I saw this morning that really impressed my eyes. It's right over here, south of the house. Well, you can't see the trees in the way right now. Come on in. But let me go outside on the road. That's where I saw it. From here, remember from that view up here in the previous video, you can see almost a panoramic view from View Fort all the way across the library, and here we go, all the way across to the Piton. Go Piton. Well, look at this now. I hope you can see. Yes, you can. That big mountain and over the water, that's blue water you see here, and that mountain right above my finger is St. Vincent. Clear. It's not as clear as perfection, but there's some clouds above and below it. But that is St. Vincent, that big mountain. So we're in the south. We're in the south of St. Lucia, and you can clearly see St. Vincent on a nice clear day when there's no clouds and mist and stuff like that. And when you're in the north, you can clearly see Martinique. So north of St. Lucia, Martinique; south of St. Lucia, St. Vincent. Clear as day. On a nice clear day. On a nice clear day you can see St. Vincent, and I don't think it's very far away. When I checked the last time, it's like 20 something miles between the two islands, both St. Vincent here and Martinique on the north side. It's 20 something miles each way. I think it's 21 or 25 or less, somewhere around there, and the same thing, approximately the same thing when you're going up the south. I'm sorry, the north, up north side. So again, reading through the scriptures, I'm reading through my Sefer, which has 80 something books of Holy Scripture. And it's beautiful to know that you can have all Scripture. You can have all Scripture. In some Bibles have not just the Apocrypha, but some of the Dead Sea Scrolls. And one of my favorites, the book of Jasher. 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 Not Joshua, but Jasher. I strongly encourage you to read it. It is very enlightening. It goes into so much more details than the Genesis account and the Exodus account. Covers that time frame of Genesis and Exodus. I think all the way up to the time of Joshua, when it mentions the beginning of Italy. Italy, yeah, Italians, and how Esau's grandson, became the first king of Italy, where Rome is. Rome. And when he became the king, they named one of the months of the year after him. They named him Janus, 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 which is the month of January, to celebrate the victory that Esau's grandson, got because he killed this weird animal, part man, part animal, some weird beast that was killing and eating all the cattle of the people in Italy at the time. And because he was able to kill this animal, he saved the livestock. So now they can have a lot of cows and goats and stuff. And they named him Janus. I don't know the meaning of that name or the significance of it, but that's where the month of January comes from. But January is the 11th month of the year. Remember, in one of my previous videos I told you, Decem is the word for 10. Decem, 10 in patois, or 10 in Espanol. And in every language, you check the names of the months. Novem, or November, means 9. Nueve in Espanol. Nueve. Neuf in patois or French. Neuf. And so these words signify the number of the month that it was. And October, 8. Octagon, ocho in Espanol. Huit in patois. Septimo is 7. September, 7 is the 7th month. So August was named that way because of Caesar Augustus. These Roman kings were so selfish. They named the months of the year after themselves. July, from Julius Caesar. And anyway, just telling you that the names of the month, especially September, October, November, December, tells you that's a number. It's the number of the month of the year. So we are now in the 11th month. We're in the 11th month of the year. And the reason why is because the Gregorian calendar changed things to worship Rome, to worship Esau, to institute the different religion, different months, different feasts, different everything, to change everything, to take away worship of the Most High. Because all nations observed the calendar based on the Hebrew calendar, which begins with Passover. Passover was replaced by the devil with Easter. And so the whole world is worshiping the sun god, Easter and bunnies, and they try to put the resurrection of Christ, to stamp it on. Oh, let's make it holy now. Let Easter make Easter holy. Just stamp the resurrection on it. False worship. You're mixing evil and good together. That's wrong. It's not the way that the Most High created for us to worship Him, to remember Him, to celebrate Him, to keep His commandments, and to be examples of the truth. So, I say that to say that I want to point everybody in the right direction, lead you in the path of truth and the cycles of righteousness, as it is written in the book of Jubilees. Jubilees, yes, authentic book, divinely inspired, found among the Dead Sea Scrolls, so-called part of the so-called Apocrypha, but definitely inspired by the Most High and should be read side by side with Genesis and Jasher, and also the book of Enoch, which are all inspired by the Most High. I'm walking to the top of the highest points of Lamaze, the entrance where the road begins. There's a shanty there. Okay, I'm thinking I'm at the highest point right now. I'm gonna just walk back home. But I'm just walking around showing you some of the views of my mother and grandmother's birthplace, village, and my Napoleon was my great-grandmother. I think she was a white woman, according to what my family is telling me, or Chabin, Frenchy, or French, because my DNA test shows I'm 9% European. So a lot of the fair-skinned people are my very close relatives, first cousins, and we're all mixed up. So anyway, here's this beautiful view. This mountain here is Roblo. Going down this way is Roblo, and you can see St Vincent that had the massive and terrible eruption. The mountain erupted, and the ashes spread over the whole island and destroyed a lot of crop, and you know messed up the whole community for St. Vincent. Not too very long ago, probably about a year or so ago. Um, that is St. Vincent, not too far away from us, and maybe somebody to organize, make some boat trips to make a nice little tour to get to more familiar with your Caribbean islands. So anyway, I'm gonna stop it right here. Till next time, say Shalom upon all the children of Israel and Judah forever. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, and comment or question in the comment section below. And till next time, peace.